Hello everyone, VJ32 back with another deck for you. This is a pretty cool deck. It's a vintage deck, apparently from 1972, for President's deck. And I thought it was a fitting time to get it since everyone's all in this presidential election raids that's going on and everything. Everyone's talking about that. It's happening, I'm not sure when the election is in the US and Canada. It just happened, or well, it depends when you watch this video. But yeah. So, elections all over the place. The front of the box says the President's deck. On this ribbon, you see, some American symbols, like the eagle, there's a star. It says peace and prosperity. And there's some flowers on there, the arrows in the eagle's hand. And at the bottom, it says Alphabet Inc., which is the creator of the deck, apparently. There's nothing on the sides. Top has the A, I guess, for the Alphabet's logo. Bottom says First Edition, produced by Alphabet in Portland, Oregon, all rights reserved. Printed by U.S. Playing Card Company in Cincinnati, Ohio. And in the back is exactly the same as the front. I got this from a seller on RubyLane.com, which has tons of vintage decks, and I'm going to have to avoid to try and save some money. But I made an exception for this one. I think it was $35 US plus shipping because it's pretty unique, and I have not seen anyone else with this deck, so I figured bonus. Apparently, he does have a blue deck as well, and just like this one, sealed, brand new, never touched, which is awesome. No seal, by the way, and nothing on the flaps. And according to him, it's from 1972. Now, I did make a note here. So the back design is exactly what you see on the box. Just fine. It's a kind of a promotional deck, a one-way. Back design is fine. Printed by the USPC, I think we got that already. The Jokers are, one of them is Hubert Humphrey, and the other one is George Wallace. I couldn't tell you which is which. This guy's got a burning cross in his hand, and yeah, looks like a Ku Klux Klan. Pretty bizarre. And the other one is, well, he's definitely looking like a Joker. He's riding in a horse, and he's got somebody's head on a stick. It says Joker in the corners in this kind of a cowboy western type font, to be honest. The Ace of Spades, it says Lithuanian USA on the bottom. It's just the standard Aviator Jerry's Nugget Spade Pip. Sadly, it does not have a date code on there, which is a little bit weird. The court cards, the queens are Pat Nixon, obviously Richard Nixon's wife. The jacks are somebody called Spyro Agnew. I'm not familiar with him. I'm guessing maybe he was a vice president or something. And the kings are, of course, Richard Nixon himself. And it is fun, little colorful court cards. They're completely custom. It's different, it's unique. They're actually different this way as well. So they're one-way court cards. In fact, it almost looks like it's business and fun type of a thing. Whatever, it's pretty cool. Look at the size of that nose. Another one. Number cards are just completely standard USBC. This deck features a smooth finish. I haven't seen too many vintage decks that I can recall that actually have a smooth finish, but this one does. And printed by USPC. Looks pretty cool. Remember, it's brand new, so it handles half decent considering it's, well, 40 years old. More than 40 years old. It's older than me, that's for sure. 45 years. It's definitely over 40 years. So, I mean, the handle is decent enough. Overall, I think it's a pretty cool deck. Artwork-wise, despite the fact that it has a one-way back. The court cards are nice, completely custom. Would have been nice if the Ace of Spades maybe had a little customization, but it is what it is. So I will rate this one. You know, it's a vintage deck. Artwork, I'll say 4 out of 5. It's a fun little deck, kind of cool. Usability, sure, it's definitely usable for playing cards or doing Magic if you wanted to. For the most part, obviously, not many people are going to use this because not many people have it. So maybe that's a moot point, but you know, at least 3 3/4 out of 5 for usability. As for handling wise, maybe it's just smooth finish, maybe it's that it's been sitting somewhere for over 40 years, but you know, it's not quite as good as a new deck. But compared to a lot of vintage decks that I have that are clumpy and dirty and sticky, these actually handle pretty good. So all things considering, you know, I'll say at least 3 3/4 out of 5. So overall, you know, a good 3 3/4 or 4 out of 5 for this. Anyway, as I was saying, I got this from a seller, 2 for his heels, I think it is. I don't know. I will post it down below in the description. He had another one that was, like I said, the blue one, still sealed. So it's pretty cool, I think. I like it. I will see you next time, of course. Don't forget to check out collectiblebuyingcards.com. Use the code VJOS850 to get 10% off your order. Comment, like, rate, subscribe. Thanks for watching.